Hey guys, glad you're all here for another reading of Electric Jesus, Not Jesus. I know I haven't posted in a while, but sometimes life gets in the way. We're going to be doing 26 verse 1 to 27 verse 46. We appreciate you guys joining us. Please comment and let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, and join along. Welcome on this crazy ride. Yeehaw! Okay, this is Isaac Goes to Gerar. And there was a famine in the land beside the first famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went unto Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar. And the Lord prepared unto him and said, Go not down into Egypt, dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of. Sojourn into this land, and I will be with thee, and will bless thee. For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries. And I will perform the oath which I swore unto Abraham thy father. And I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, and thy seed shall be the nations of the earth, be blessed. Because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. And Isaac dwelt in Gerar. And the men of the place asked him of his wife, and he said, She is my sister, for he feared to say, She is my wife. Sounds familiar. And he said, The men of this place should kill me for Rebekah, because she was fair to look upon. And it came to pass, because he had to be there a long time, that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out the window and saw, and behold, Isaac was sporting with Rebekah, his wife. And Abimelech called Isaac and said, Behold, of a survey she is thy wife. And how saidst thou, She is my sister? And Isaac said unto him, Because I said, Lest I die for her. And Abimelech said, What is thou hast done unto us? One of the people might lightly have been lean with thy wife, and thou shouldest have brought us great guiltiness upon us. And Abimelech charged all of his people, saying, He that toucheth this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. Then Isaac sowed in the land, and received the same year 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him. And the man waxed great, and went forward, and grew until he became very great. For he had possessions of flocks, and possessions of herds, and great store of servants, and the Philistines envied him. For in the wells which were the father's servants had digged in the days of Abraham his father, the Philistines had stopped them, and filled them with earth. And Abimelech said unto Isaac, Go from us, for thou art much mightier than we. And Isaac departed thence, and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar, and dwelt there. And Isaac digging again the wells of water which they had digged in the days of Abraham his father from the Philistines, and stopped them after the days of Abraham, and called the names after the names of his father had called them. And Isaac's servants digging in the valley, and found that there was a well of spring water. And the herdsmen of Gerar did strive with Isaac's herdsmen, saying, The water is ours. And he called the name of the well Esek, because they strove with him. And they digged another well, and strove from that also. And he called the name of it Sitnah. And he removed it from thence, and digged another well, and from thence strove not. And he called the name of that Rehoboth. And he said, For now the Lord hath made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in this land. And he went up from thence to Beersheba. And the Lord appeared unto him in that same night, and said, I am the God of Abraham thy father. Fear not, for I am with thee, and will bless thee, and multiply thy seed for thy servant Abraham's sake. And he builded an altar there, and he called upon the name of the Lord, and he pitched his tent there. And there Isaac's servants digged a well. And Abimelech went unto him from Gerar, and Ahazuth, one of his friends, and Piccolo, the chief captain of his army, And Isaac said unto him, Wherefore come ye to me, seeing ye hate me, and have sent me away from you? And he said, We saw certainly that the Lord was with thee. And we said, Let there be now an oath betwixt us, even betwixt us and thee, and let us make a covenant with thee, that thou wilt do no hurt, and we have not touched thee, and we have done unto thee nothing but good, and have sent thee away in peace. Thou art now the blessed of the Lord. And he made them a great feast, and did eat and drink. And they rose up betimes in the morning, and sware one another, and Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. And it came to pass that same day that Isaac's servant came and told him concerning the well which they had dug, had said unto him, We have found water. And he called it Shabbath, therefore in the name of the city of Beersheba, unto this day. And the Esau was 40 years old when he took it to his wife Judith, the daughter of Beeri and Hittite, and Bashemath, and the daughter of Elon the Hittite, which was a grief of mind unto Isaac and Rebekah. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dimmed, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here I am. And he said, Behold now, I am old. I know not the day of my death. Therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapon, and thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out into the field, and take me some venison, and make me some savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake unto Esau thy son, and Esau went into the field to hunt for venison, and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord, before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command thee. Go now to thy flock, fetch me some of thence 2 good kids of goat, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. And my father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. And his mother's made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her youngest son. And he put the skins of the kids and the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And he gave the savory meat and the bread, and which he had prepared, to the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. Who art thou? And I'm going to start making my sons do that. Here I am, my son. And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according to thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, and thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto the son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it unto me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near him, and Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, Thy voice is Jacob's voice, but thy hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed them. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it to me. Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near me now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is the smell of the field which is the Lord hath blessed. Therefore God give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of the corn, and plenty let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that curseth thee, and blessed be every one that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made it to the end of blessing Jacob, that Jacob was yet scarce gone out of his presence, that Isaac, his father, that Esau his brother, came in from hunting. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thou soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that hath taken venison that brought it to me? And I have eaten all of thou camest, and I have blessed thee. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and he hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, he has taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine, and I have sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be fatness of the earth, and the dew of the heaven from above. And by the sword thou shalt live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob, because of the blessing whereof his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand, and then I will slay my brother Jacob. And these words to Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent her son Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purporting to kill thee. Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, and flee unto Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days, until thy brother's fury turns away, until thy brother's anger turns away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said unto Isaac, I am weary, my life is become the daughters of Hereth. And Jacob, if Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Hereth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me? So, thank you for watching another episode of Electric Jesus Not Jesus. Remember to tickle the bell, like and comment, share it, and make sure and tell us what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong and what you would suggest. And then, moreover, tell us what you think that the words are saying to you, how they're reaching you. Are they making it into your heart? And if they are, how are they affecting you? Let us know in the bottom down there. And then make sure when we do our weekly wrap-up, our roundtable, that you join into that. Ask questions and give comments, okay? We love you guys. Remember, Electric Jesus, not Jesus. Like, share, subscribe.